up from going insane. Ain't no doubt, but we show no mercy. So think twice if you wanna. Nothing ain't nice right here, no games. I don't wanna dart nobody in a flash. True. Hands in the air, put the money in the bag. Who cash, better.
Oh, they pick off the pass. Oh, hammers it home. Taking it the length of the court. Oh, throw it down with some spice.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan, and we've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Well, another Kevin Durant, is just as dedicated to his craft as you are at yours, but it's off the court where he says he's been on a search, pushing my limits, the flow of life, the people I meet, the environment I want to live in. All that stuff fulfills me more than everything. Kevin, the game of basketball opens so many doors for him to search.
It does indeed. Thanks, David. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The forwards are Lebron and Davis. Dennis Schroder is out there with Caldwell-Pope, and Harrell's in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And for the Nets, Irving and Dinwiddie share backcourt duties. In the post, it's Durant and Allen, and it's LeVert in at the 3. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. You played with the great one, and Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for him.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. And it's Davis missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here is Irving. The pass to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Irving. His 3-pointers off the mark. And Schroder's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Lebron. Over Irving. Harrell trying to free himself up. The shot's good from LeBron.
I'll tell you, LeBron with the ball inside feels like a foregone conclusion.
Steve, one thing I always think of when I watch LeBron, how much fun it must be to be a teammate of his.
You know, Kevin, I wish I could have played with a guy like LeBron James. You get so many open looks and easy finishes with him on the court. One of the easiest superstars to play with, bar none.
Caldwell-Pope outside. Back to James. Fires for 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. James has got 5.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
Pass to LeVert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on LeBron James.
Improving so much since his rookie season. I can't wait to see the next step LeVert makes in his career.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And the free throw drops for LeVert. Falls, so he hits both of them. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Irving against Schroder. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Tremendous work inside by Dennis, using every inch of his frame to finish.
Here's Irving. The rebound by Caldwell-Pope. Lakers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's LeBron. The shot's good on the assist by Schroder. James has got his third basket of the night right there. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Irving for three, and the Nets miss again.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Here's LeBron, and the dunk by James.
Not much anyone can do to stop that. LeBron flexing at the rack.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Now here's Durant for Davis. And again, no good by Brooklyn. LeBron against LeVert. Shoots over LeVert. Misses the fallback J. Nets trail by 5. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. It's good.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
Now here's LeBron. 9 points in the game so far. He gets that one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Dinwiddie finds Allen. Takes the three. And Dinwiddie with the basket on the assist by Allen.
Textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense. And Jarrett Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends. Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
1:36 left in the first quarter. Durant kicks to Irving. Back to Durant. Lets it go with a three. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. And with Allen, the amount of floor he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, one step to the hoop and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league.
For the Nets, Jordan, he's checked in for Jarrett Allen. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Joe Harris is checked in for Caris, LeVert, and Luwawu subbed in for Dinwiddie. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Gasol checked in for Harrell. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. Wesley Matthews checked in for Kentavious, Caldwell-Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroder. In the corner, it's Harris. This one for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Davis against Harris. So it's Brooklyn now, trailing by 4. Luwawu, the pass to Irving, unloads from 13. And it's Gasol with the rebound.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And that one's good, Caruso.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
30 seconds left to play here in the first. Irving drives in, makes it off the glass.
Tremendous focus by Kyrie. Doesn't let the contact throw him off.
Here's Caruso, covered by Irving. The kick out to Matthews. Looking for Gasol, he gets it there. Lakers working the ball around now. Davis down low. He's against Green, and it's Davis missing. Oh, he got it to go!
I can't believe it.
Wow, what a shot. And listen to this place explode.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it seems like players are constantly changing teams. Here is Spencer Dinwiddie discussing the effects of that.
As a team, as a roster, we've had a lot of turnover, and so we're all adjusting and getting used to playing together and building that chemistry and that foundation.
Greg Dinwiddie, one of those players who seems to adapt to any situation.
I mean, he's versatile, total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the second round a few years ago.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And some stats here, guys, the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
And then also, they played well with their backs to the basket tonight. I mean, just really strong play in the post.
Prince and Durant are at the 3 and the 4. Then there's Harris. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now here's Jordan. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
One of the great rebounders in this league. When Jordan does score, this is often how it happens.
And James gets it to go. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
It's a chance. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Unbelievable. And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
Outside, KD. Here's Dinwiddie with the drive. Book it off the crossover. Dinwiddie's got 4 this quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Here's James. And another basket for the Lakers.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 1. Pops it up for Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And DeAndre is one of the best in the business in that situation. You let him sneak in behind you, and you're going to pay.
Here's James. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Nets.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Free throw good, James.
You know, maybe the most storied high school player ever. It's amazing to think that LeBron's exceeded expectation here at the pro level.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Jarrett Allen's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Caris LeVert comes in for Taurean Prince. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Joe Harris. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's LeVert, and the layup is good. And the Nets lead by 1.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game, let me have this one.
And they double up James. He's looking for Harrell and finds him. James, right side. Clock at 4. Shoots over Shamet. Second chance shot. Caldwell-Pope passes to Harrell. Kicks it out to Schroder. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Back to LeBron. A second chance effort. That shot off the mark. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Dinwiddie outside. Durant way outside. It's hauled in by LeBron.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Harrell trying to free himself up. And James with the basket on the assist by Kuzma.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Dinwiddie, no good from outside. The Lakers in the lead. Schroder passes to Harrell. And here's Kuzma. Shoots over Shamet. No good off the front iron.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role, tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets, and he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
Dinwiddie against Schroder. Shoots. And out of bounds is Los Angeles Kings possession. So for the Nets, Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. And the Lakers also making a switch. Davis is checked in. Lakers leading by 3. James in the post. He's covered by Shannon.
A guy that great, you have to make somebody else beat you. LeBron's been hot tonight.
1:10 left in the first half. Pass to Shannon. On the wing, Irving. Started by Schroder, and the Nets miss again.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And here's LeBron outside. The three-pointer is right on target. And now it's an 8-point Laker lead. There's 48 seconds left now here in the second. Irving passes to Allen. And they get it. And it's Kyrie Irving with the three. Irving's got 10 points.
All the way back in high school, Kyrie showed us he has a unique touch from distance.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Los Angeles shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Harris checked in for Brooklyn. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Landry Shamet. The Lakers also making some changes. Gasol is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Matthews comes in for Caldwell-Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroder.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
There's 25 seconds left here in the second. Fires at the elbow. Counted, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Kyrie Irving.
Difficult guarding Kyrie. He's comfortable from any range and willing to take what the defense gives him. He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
Harris outside. Lets it go from deep. No good on the last second attempt there. That'll do it for the first half. Lakers lead by 8. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. KD, moments of frustration for you early. What are you seeing out there?
Well, I missed a lot of shots. I'm just trying to be aggressive. I'm missing wide open threes. Some shots I normally hit, so I just got to continue to keep being aggressive. My teammates looking for me. We got to do a better job on defense.
Hey, man, I'm sure those shots will start to fall in the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 35 points and 4 rebounds. Shaq, what'd you think about the Lakers?
The story has been the versatility of Giannis and the ability to dominate every statistical, sophistical, ballistical category. He's the gold standard for the positionless basketball.
Kenny, how'd you think the Nets were playing?
Well, it's hard to defend a team that gets read out from the floor. I think the effort was there on D, but they could not come up with a plan to cool them off. We're bound to see a whole different game plan, a whole different approach from them coming out of the break.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Oh, brother.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Nets trail by 8. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So the Lakers 5 right now. The forwards are LeBron and Davis. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroder. And it's Harrell in the 5. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Putting a little creativity into it. Durant usually making it look easy, but not here.
Here's LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
That's just awesome position right there. Great basket to help add to the lead.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. No one near James as he lets it go. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Down low, Durant with the steal. Inside, goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Dennis Schroder.
You really got to hit Allen if you want to stop him. Just so long and strong from there.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Lakers leading by 3. Here's Schroder. Harrell trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Schroeder's got his second basket of the night. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Dinwiddie outside. Irving with a clean look. Off target with his 3.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Good. Schroeder's got his 3rd basket of the night.
When you talk about Schroeder's toughness, just shrugs off the hit and keeps on going.
Dinwiddie outside. Here we go. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Caldwell-Pope finds Davis. Shoots over KD. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Nets trail by 5. And on the way from Irving for 3. Offensive rebound. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
And you see the improved strength of Kevin Durant, able to convert through contact now.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Some changes for Brooklyn. Jordan, he's checked in for Jarrett Allen. And it's Prince in for Dinwiddie. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Here's Irving. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. That one goes. Counted. Nets trail by 6. Outside Irving. Shoots over Schroder. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
For 3, Caldwell-Pope. That shot is off. The Nets go the other way with it. Prince kicks to Irving. Back to Prince. The pass to Jordan. Three-pointer, LeVert. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. that's the result.
And the Lakers call time here.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Making a switch here. Caris is checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. Gasol's checked in for Harold. Matthews comes in for Kentavious, Caldwell-Pope. And Cook subbed in for Dennis Schroder. Los Angeles leading by 6. Here is Cook. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. The three ball. It's not going to go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
He started off solid. Had 2 threes at halftime, but blank from deep since.
Prince outside. Jordan trying to free himself up. Prince misses.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, when we talk about AD as an athlete, a major component to that is his body control. Able to adjust off contact to finish the play.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Lakers?
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
Yeah, but also give them credit for the layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the basket.
Jeff Green is checked in for Brooklyn. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Torian Prince.
The former #1 overall pick, Anthony Davis, does a great job of representing this franchise. Makes big plays on both ends of the floor.
That one's good. The Laker lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Irving.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise, just 1 of 7 from the field.
Cook the pass to Davis. And Davis throws it down hard.
Entertaining fans and embarrassing opponents. AD showing us what it's all about.
Here's Irving. He's got 14. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Green with a screen on Kuzma. And Luwawu gets it to go.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Green with the block. Now here's Irving. He's covered closely. Driving the lane. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Green.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
And it's Davis missing. But that's shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Durant wide open. He fires. Kept alive. The kick out to Irving. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. Irving's got 17.
The thing about Kyrie, he has great natural balance when setting up for the jumper.
Matthews with it. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Lakers on top, leading by just 2. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Irving and Dinwiddie share backcourt duties. Allen is out there with Prince, and it's LeVert in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Irving passes to Dinwiddie. A three-pointer, no good. Lakers lead by 4. Passes it to Caruso. Over in the corner, Caldwell-Pope. LeVert grabs the miss.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Irving for 3. Rebound the Lakers.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump. And it's not going well.
James, the pass to Harold. And Harold snaps it in.
You just love LeBron's patience. Scanning the floor, delivers the basketball on point and on time.
Irving finds LeVert. Irving sets a screen for LeVert. And the call will be against Caris LeVert. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Prince. Dennis Schroder's checked in for the Lakers. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's LeBron, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
James, no good on the free throw. Nets trailed by 8. Dinwiddie wide open. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And LeBron throws it down.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
With their lead starting to stretch out just a little bit here late, they're in a prime position now to wrap this one up.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Well, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And he lobs it up toward the rim.
That play is made because of Kyrie's vision and his willingness to share the basketball.
Here's LeBron.
Love it, love it.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Maybe it is showtime. this one. KD on the wing. Back to Irving. Nets passing it around. Fires the three. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Durant.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Caldwell-Pope outside. Back to LeBron. Harrell kicks to LeBron. Caldwell-Pope passes to Schroder. 5 to shoot. And it's sent back by Allen.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
And the rejection by James. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that if he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Irving passes to Dinwiddie. Now Allen kicks it to KD. A three. Drains the three-pointer. Durant's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Brooklyn.
Well, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And yep, another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the 8.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Outside Durant from past the arc. The Lakers with the rebound. LeBron's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. For 3, Caldwell-Pope. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Harrell against KD. Jarrett for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots. The New Balance player of the game, LeBron James.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Lakers lead by 7. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
I love AD's ability to track the ball off the miss. He got it and scored.
For the Nets, this one not looking good. Allen, a screen on Davis. And Durant puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Durant's got 20 points.
And how about the confidence to pull up?
Boy, did he go way up for that one. Tremendous body control. LeBron takes the hit, sinks the shot, now gets a chance to add another point to his total.
Trail by 9. KD looking around. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And 2 points for him.
When you start to talk about all the things Durant can do, but scoring still what he does best. What a night.
And the dunk by James.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
KD against Davis. LeVert. And it's Allen slamming it down.
At 6'11", Allen, a legitimate threat to finish through the rim, especially when given that kind of position.
Irving, good.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
And the dunk by James.
The raw power of James excels at taking on physical defense and finishing.
1:04 left in the fourth quarter.
This has reached desperation time for him.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
Going inside, and James throws it down.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
So James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Harrell kicks it over to Schroder. James with it, defended by Dinwiddie. Can't hit from in close.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Harrell finds James. Connects again.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Pass to Davis. Back to James. Launches a three. That shot misses. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. It's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, a challenge for you tonight with your matchup. How much motivation do you get in a game like this one?
My matchup is not an individual matchup. It's us as a team trying to get better, and we was able to hold court, so it was a good win for us.
Well, man, I appreciate the time. Thanks, man. Congrats. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.